What's up? Well, let me make sure I get my stuff together here. All right, what's up, guys? Good morning. God bless. It is Toxic Talk Thursday, September the 5th, 2024. It's 5 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ, and the Queen, Miss Miko. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Chat room is wide open, or you can call in. The number is 570-982-6950. Broadcast live on all social media platforms. We truly appreciate you guys for tuning in this morning. We hope you're all well and your family. So thank you. This is please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. You already know we say it every day for the last 8 years, and none of you haven't followed. So that's fine. We'll keep saying that. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on this whole entire universe and District 9 where you get your morning started right. To the Queen, SennyJ. Good morning. God bless. Good to see you. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Toxic Talk Thursday. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood entertainment news. Hello. And then also we're going to have front page news with SennyJ, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Yeah, we thank you, Senny. Please stick around for that. I believe this is where you get I like we always say, where you get your morning started right with this show. Is so informative, and it's a very show with great discussions and laughter and humor, and we get mad at each other, and it's just in real time. Like this is happening. So welcome to the show, guys. We truly appreciate it. Penny, before we start, how are you doing, young lady? God bless. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good, Shawn. I have been, I told you I started working with a trainer. So that, I mean, it is getting a little expensive. It might have to come to an end, but I did realize like I'm learning a lot about myself, my strength, all this other stuff, and it's been really good and really motivating, and I feel good. So
I'm
I'm
good. Well,
excited.
happy. Well, you look
Watch
good.
out,
Your
watch
your
out when my
face,
birthday comes. My goal is like another, like if I can lose 15 pounds in the next 2 months would be really good.
Penny. Uh, I don't want you to lose another 15 pounds. I see your cheekbones are protruding out of your face. Uh, you almost look like a skeleton. You got skeleton face. Good morning to my beloved nephew, Lee Scott, Cindy. And we were off Monday for Labor Day, and we made that announcement as well. Shaheed Johnson, I love you to death, man. Childhood friend and friend for life. God bless you. I hope everything is
Hey,
working well with you.
Shahid. He hasn't been in here in a minute. You must got a little time today, Shahid. Okay, hello. We haven't
No,
seen him in the chat room in like a year.
no, Cindy. He's been in the chat room every other day. You just
Has
haven't been
he?
paying. Yes, he's been in the chat room. Yes.
I don't know.
And,
You don't have your glasses.
and and Cindy, please don't lose. Oh, Shahid, guess what? I forgot. I'm gonna be down in the Washington, DC area in a few. I know you're down in the Virginia area. I don't know how far you are from Washington, but maybe we might connect.
Yeah,
Uh,
we connect.
I'll be down there for the whole weekend, of September 20th through the 21st. I'll be in the Maryland area. I don't know. Let's see if we can link up. If not, it's all good. A shout out to Stephanie K. God bless you. Thank you so much for
Hey,
the
girl.
kind.
Hey.
Thank you so much
Stephanie's
for the
very nice.
kind word. Thank you so much for the kind words and sharing the show. He said our show is better than the Breakfast Club in the morning, and I do agree with you 100%. And thank you for those words. And I even texted and I thanked her for that, and I truly appreciate you, sis. Cindy, I don't want you to lose another 50 pounds. Your cheekbones are protruding out of your
No,
face.
15.
15.
15. If I
I
can
don't
lose
want
another
you,
15.
Cindy, I want you to gain a gain. I want you to gain 10 pounds. You are melting away. And everybody, y'all know I love Cindy. Cindy's like a daughter to me. I am 22 and a half years older than this woman. When Cindy was born, I was getting thrown out of my second baby mother's house. Cindy, when you was born, I was like, "And fuck you, bitch."
Could you imagine?
They were like, she looks so cute. She's such a baby. Kiss my ass, hoe. That's what I was doing the day you was born. Cindy, I don't want Cindy. You did. First of all, before we get into the show, I want to give you a round of applause. You were committed. You no. First of all, you visualized your weight loss journey for the fourth time.
You guys
You.
have been on my journey to lose weight
I
every
know we.
other year.
Yeah, it's you're so freaking selfish that we got to be on a weight journey with you every other year. But we're here for you. But Cindy, I am proud of you. You talked about it. You had a vision. You implemented a plan. You stuck to the plan. And look what happened. Like it all came into fruition. It was just you visualized it and it happened. Now, as your favorite uncle, I'm saying to you, don't lose no more weight. Okay? I see your cheekbones look like goddamn football helmets. You
Sean,
have reached
stop.
your goal. You reached your goal. You got a neck. You got a neck of a model. You got the cheekbones. Your forehead is shrinking. I know you're always worried about how big your forehead. Your forehead's gone. It's gone. Everything you did it. Please don't do the anorexia thing and eat carrots every other 3 days and fall out and faint. Let's give SennyJ a round of applause. She's did Cindy. I don't want you to let's clap.
Oh, thanks, Sean. That I will receive that. I receive it. I'm so
Okay.
happy. I did work so hard. I'm still working hard. I'm working with this trainer to, tighten up this skin or whatever. And it's exciting. And hopefully, you guys, this will be the last time. That's why I wanna get as small as possible because I know how I eat. So I wanna cover that, how like you lose weight and then another like 20 pounds just like creep up on you. Like when
Right.
Christmas and Thanksgiving come.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to account for that so that I'll still be at my goal weight even if I eat.
Right.
But no thanks. But just work hard.
No doubt. And I just one more thing about it. Last time I saw Cindy months back, right, when we did the live podcast, that she was very thin and small then. So I can imagine now. So Cindy, God bless you. And now on another note, before we start, let's give our beloved Miko a round of applause and congratulations on the birth. Her daughter had a child yesterday, right?
Yay, little Bailey.
Little Bailey, God bless you. Welcome to this cold, cruel world. You'll find out about that when you get about 40.
When you turn 5,
Yeah, when you turn
girl.
in about another 3 more months, you wanna go back in your mother's belly because it's crazy out here in these streets. But let's let's congratulate our very own Miss Miko, for the birth of her grandson,
Her
and we hope
granddaughter, her
her
first
granddaughter.
granddaughter.
I'm sorry, her granddaughter, and we hope and pray that her daughter is doing well. So God
And
bless.
shout out to Mike. He's a new
Yeah,
grandfather. Shout out
right,
to you too, Mike.
right. Shout out to our beloved Mike. Yo, we are
He's
super excited
outnumbered over
over
there.
here. And God bless all of you. And again, on a Toxic Talk Thursday, before we get into this, uh, God bless the whole family over there, Mike and Tamiko and her daughter, who is a very pleasant, respectable young lady. We know her as well. And God bless. Now, on this Toxic Talk Thursday, we're going to start with this.
Now we're gonna start with this.
I want to shout out to all the folks of a certain age, like myself, over 50, who are still outside and enjoying their life. And I share that to say that last night I was in Newark, New Jersey, at a house music festival that they do every Wednesday. Or they call it After Work Wednesdays in front of the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. And it
Okay.
was a bunch of us. It was like a convention of old heads out there like us. And we were out there and basking in our glory, getting our dance on, congregating, meeting, laughing, and talking and listening to good music. And it's always good to see all us old school folks that are out there still doing what we do. And I just want to say, and then I'll yield my time to Cindy J. It is true to me, age is the number. You are how you feel. Um, Even at 59 years old, which I am proud to say that I am, I don't feel it. I think I have a youthful spirit. I think I got some of the aches and ailments of a 59-year-old man, but uh, I'm in great spirits, and I hope that all you guys. Cindy's not there yet because she's 36 or 37. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm 37.
And
I'll
she's
be
30.
38 in October. So I'm
Damn.
getting up there, I'm approaching my what is well when I'm 40, what is that like a cougar? I can't believe I'm going to be that old to be honest.
Uh,
So,
uh,
I totally get what you're saying. I
yeah.
don't know.
So
I can't
uh,
even believe I got kids. So,
yeah, that's
carry
crazy.
on. Carry on
Yeah.
with time. I don't know how this
so
shit is happening.
so before we start the show on the Toxic Talk Thursday, man, try your best to have a joyful heart, a great young spirit. Uh, be in the now. Learn what's going on in the world that's new today. Don't be stuck in the past. Do a lot of walking. Drink a lot of water. Keep your blood pressure down. Listen. I'm not no expert in all this. This is just what works for me. So that's why I feel so youthful, and thank God for Jesus. And speaking of thank God for Jesus, before we start, Joe, guys, Mother Harvey has just returned back from Atlanta, Georgia for the last 12 days. So she's back in the hood. God bless
Ooh.
Mama Harvey. And all is well this morning on Toxic Talk Thursday. Now,
We need her
since,
itinerary. What was Mama Harvey doing in ATL? She was at the hookah
well,
lounge?
that's funny. It was my mother. Yeah, it's funny. It was my mother's sister, my Aunt Mary's 90th birthday. So there's a lot of 90-year-old folks over there.
So wait, they went to Atlanta to turn up for your aunt's birthday?
90th birthday, yeah.
Not they left you at home.
Yeah, they left me at home. Oh, no, I had to come. They didn't leave my wallet at home. That they took that.
I mean, as she should. Your mom has a lot of money to recoup. So that's why she living so long. She got more coins. So keep them
Yeah,
coming
no
on
doubt.
her.
So my aunt celebrated her 90th birthday. My mother, God bless her, she's 92, and my aunt, I think, is 87. So they all, three sisters, God bless, they're still here with all of us, and they had a great time. So God bless my Aunt Mary at 90 years old. God bless you. And my Aunt Netta, God bless, and my mother. So we appreciate that. All right, Cindy. We're back. It is we were off Monday for Labor Day weekend. We are here. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, and to all our loyal followers here, we truly appreciate you. We got some upcoming events. We're going to bring the show to New York City, and we want you guys to attend our live event. And we will hope that you guys can, attend, and we'll let you know the date soon. All right, Cindy. A shout out to Sister Soldier. God bless. D-Lo Mathis. What can we do without you? Shaheed Johnson, LaShawn Haynes Jones, Vanetta George, all the others. Mike Grassley, the gatekeeper. Also, Stephanie. God bless you, and the Godfather solo. We truly appreciate it. And then at the house music event last night, ran into a Morris Lowry, who's in the chat room every day. God bless you. All right, Cindy, go ahead. What we got?
Yes. Good morning, you guys.
And everybody, please, I'm sorry to interrupt. Please give a round of applause to Cindy J's cheekbones. You're starting to look like a light-skinned mahogany. Remember that movie Mahogany, Cindy J? Do you remember that movie? Or are you too young for that?
Mahogany.
Yeah,
I
Mahogany was a movie. It was starred by Billy D. Williams, who's still alive, I think. and Diana Ross, and she was a chick that worked in I think it was in Chicago or Detroit. You guys,
Oh
one
yeah,
chat
Billy
room.
D. Williams, who said he don't care if people do blackface.
Yeah, Billy D. Will put it number one chat room if I'm even closer with the right information. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It was Billy D. Williams and Diana Ross, and she was a chick that was living in the inner cities. And God, correct me if I'm right or wrong. In the inner cities, and and Billy D was some kind of like manager, and he was like in fashion, and he just plucked her out of obscurity and just put her on the main stage, and she became this famous model. Guys, am I on the right track with this? And they made a song. There was a song. Do you know where you're going to? Do you
Oh, I
like
know
the
that song.
things that life is showing you?
Okay.
Where are you going to? Do you know? So it was a lot of that. And then I think it was a tragic end to the movie. I can't remember the movie, but you have SennyJ, you have Diana Ross, mahogany type cheekbones right now. Put it on my chat room if y'all remember that movie. I just want to
I'm
make sure
talking
I'm on the
about.
right page with that. It was a classic movie. I know how you feel about
There's
Billy D. Williams and his statements that he made a few years back. I understand. But see, Billy D he's a legendary dude. Like I think Billy D. Williams was uh I think he was the Denzel Washington of that time. If I might you guys I don't know what your opinion on that, but
okay.
Mahogany.
Well, I'll try to find it. It sounds like a
Dude,
good movie.
and this in the city, this movie it should be. I know how pro-black you are, and how anti-government you are, and how you love black folks. I think this is a required kind of movie to watch for your Afrocentric uh,
Okay.
mentality.
I'll put it on my list.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that God is showing you?
Just stop.
Where are you going to?
Good morning,
Do
guys.
you know?
So, it's a Toxic Talk Thursday. I like to scour the internet, see what's going on. And this is actually from my girl Stephanie. Shout out to you.
Okay.
Um, and because it was a conversation that had been sparked up online, and um, I think in this current dating culture, it's something that comes up a lot, and it has come that it has been the comments regarding the post have been a little one-sided, but it's regarding when you're dating somebody, you're just getting to know somebody, and you ask a guy, what do you do for a living? It's turned into something triggering or something that you have to combat against, like, well, what do you do for a living, and like put it back. And I want to know, is it triggering because you feel like somebody's sizing you up, or do you feel like it's a conversation starter? You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. You learn a lot about a person by what they do, especially, is that something you've always wanted to do? Things like that. Or are you offended by that? Some people said in some cultures, and I don't know, I'm gonna try and do a quick Google, that they don't really talk about that. It's almost taboo, like talking about money. So is that just an American thing? What has been your experience with people asking you, what do you do for a living? Does
Well,
it bring up feelings of shame and embarrassment?
well, first of all, do you know where you're going? First of all, shout out to the world famous Bob Sumner in the chat room. What's up, Bob? Bob's a
Hey,
big fan of
Bob.
the
Good
show.
morning.
And Bob, we truly appreciate you so much and thank you. Do you know, Bob? You remember Mahogany? Uh, by the way, Bob Sumner back in the day was a radio legend back in the day. Uh, listen. Stephanie gave you this to talk about.
Well, she brought the post to my attention.
Oh, God bless you, Stephanie. If we're two mature adults and we sort of have some type of security of self and some self confidence, It's a conversational starter. You should never feel inadequate about anything that you do. I mean, if it's something in the realm of some normalcy, it's just that it's different titles to it now that I think that makes it perplex for everyone. If you had this conversation 40 years ago, people had the regular job. I'm a plumber, I'm a construction worker, I'm this, I'm unemployed, blah, blah. Now you can mask what you do for a living in all different, and you can identify it in all different type of ways you want. But this is, if two adults are talking, and like I said, it doesn't matter what you do for a living. Some people, if you have occupations that other people think that or I don't want to dumb it down and say beneath them or they're not on the same level, but that person loves that occupation. So it really is an adult conversation. It's a conversational starter. You should never feel inadequate of what you do for a living, regardless of what it is. I mean, it might not be on the same level of the person that you're talking to. That I can see that. But yes, it's a conversational starter. You're right. It is something where, yes, you want to size the person up. You want to get the norm, and part of getting to know a person is what they do for a living. You know what I mean? And that's what I say about this. It's now that's on the surface, but internally, what it is, people are judging. People are judging. They want to know like if this is something sustainable for me. If we want to, if we going into a relationship kind of topic, if it's sustainable to me, if like you're in finance, but you're a stand-up comedian, you know what I'm saying? So, and you want to, achieve some level of success. But then the times that we live in today, everyone has multiple hustles, you can be a business within yourself. So some people could say, some people could say, hey, what do you do for a living? Well, my living is me. I'm my living.
That's what I be saying.
I'm my living. I generate in me. I'm that's my job description. And as long as I'm healthy, this is, and you know what? It's nothing. That is a conversational start, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people out here who resign from their 9 to 5 jobs, do their own job. There's social media income to make. There's a whole realm of other type of occupations. So yes, it's a conversational starter, and whatever you do for a living, it's all good. I mean,
Do you
again.
because do you feel like, because I feel like American culture, first of all, you have to be working all the time. You have to be making, this amount of money. And if you're not, it's like, what are you doing with yourself? But I also feel like your job is almost like a status as well. Because it's like, what are you, because some people do that's why they'll try to make their job title like sound more than what it is, more technical. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you can just say, you're a janitor or whatever, but it makes people think low of you. And I feel like as a society that is kind of, but I think, I think the stigma around what your job is kind of needs to change. But I also think it is, I do think most women do ask, what do you do for a living, to find out how much you're
Oh,
making.
yeah, yeah, right. So, right. So this is right. So this is a women's thing. So, and let me tell you something. Women out there, that's why a lot of your women out there losing right now. Because you sit there
We
and
gotta
you
know.
judge a
We gotta know
dude
what's up.
for his occupation. A dude could say, yo, you know what? I work for myself. I'm the guy who supplies the blue gloves that people wear in the hospital to clean up, or the nurses and all that. And they go, oh, he's the guy that does the blue gloves. I don't want to date him. But he's a billionaire because everybody needs the blue gloves. So I
Please
think
stop. No, he's
with a lot
not.
of folks, especially women judge men and he's not making enough money. You don't know what people got in their pockets. There's people around here driving a 2010 Ultima that's a millionaire. There are a lot of people that are rich, you won't even know that's rich. They sit there, they wear mall jeans, they got the Wranglers on, they got the weird looking shirt, but their bank account says $750,000. But you women won't talk to them because you looking for the dude that's wearing the Jordans. And if you're wearing Jordans out here right now, those Jordans are so played out. No disrespect to Michael Jordan. Everybody on earth wears Jordans. But wait, hold on, Cindy. Well, we got Tony Bird on. Look, everybody clap for Tony.
Hey, Tony.
What's going on, people?
Tony, you know, Cindy and everybody on this show, y'all know how I feel about my beloved.
Right.
And not only that, Tony funny as hell. Don't get it twisted. Every time we do the show together, Shawn, let me go on. Let me go on before you. Nah, not the next time, Tony. I gotta go on before you.
Yeah, right.
Now, Cindy, I want to talk to Tony real quick, and I want to give you an observation, Cindy. And Cindy, this is great that you and Tony is in this platform right now. And welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right. I have literally driven SennyJ all over this world for various reasons. And Cindy hasn't given me a dime for gas money. Even though I don't want none of her paper. And
never will.
And Cindy is the type of young lady. She said it on the show. You can drive Cindy from here to California and Cindy get out the car and go, make it home safe.
Yeah, Shawn.
Cindy's also the type. Shawn, you going to New York? I'm coming. All right, get in the car. Shawn, can you drop me off in Massachusetts? It's on your way.
Since he's gotten married, he's been less and less with that, but go off.
Right.
So
and Tony ran into a situation like this recently, but I wanna first of all, everybody, Tony Bird, we love you. Funny as hell. Me and Tony been hanging out the last couple of weeks that's why I was just before you came on, Tony, I was letting them know we was in downtown Newark. Tony is not only a house head, she's a house connoisseur. She's into house music. Tony was the flyest nigga out there last night. She had on these blue shades. She had on the hat that matched. She had the sweater cut off, showing the bicep, talking shit. Wouldn't listen to nobody. We had to hear all her story. I'm not mad at her for that. I'm not mad at her for that. Cindy,
that shit was funny though.
No doubt. Cindy, we're going to let Tony share her story. But Cindy, don't you know Tony did a round trip from Newark, New Jersey, door to door to Baltimore?
To Baltimore. Yeah.
Cindy, Tony did a SennyJ. She got in somebody's car, did a round trip door to door from her house in Newark to Baltimore to the comedy show, which Tony destroyed the room. The person put her back in the car, dropped her back off door-to-door service, Cindy, and gave this woman a Benjamin Franklin. No, what's Alexander? Who's on the $20 bill?
I don't know. Let's see.
Isn't it Andrews?
Who's on the $20 bill? Let's see.
Let's see.
Andrew Jackson?
Let's see who's on the $20 bill.
Didn't I say Andrew? Yeah, Andrew Jackson.
Cindy.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I don't even know who that is. He was a president?
Yeah, he was the president. Cindy. Cindy. Tony Bird got door-to-door service. Door-to-door service.
Mm-hmm.
As she should.
Right. The comedian drove
uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. Let's talk about that part.
Okay, wait. We're gonna talk about that. Wait. This was Cindy. I'm gonna yield my time to Tony.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna yield my time to Tony. Cindy, door-to-door service from Newark to Baltimore to the comedy club where Tony got on stage, destroys the room, sells the merch, get back in the car, go back home. And Tony gave the young lady Andrew Jackson and told her to have a good day.
Thanks. Not 20.
So now Shawn calling me $20 Tony. $20 Tony.
You shouldn't have told him that part of the story, Tony.
No, I didn't tell him. It was all on social media. So he heard it. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. When all she had to do, if she wanted more money, she could have said something to me.
She blasted you on social media about it?
Oh my God, it was a big thing.
Yeah, it was a big thing, Cindy.
Big thing. Got into a whole. I got into a whole just big thing. Big thing.
Oh my gosh, girl,
So
that's
then,
so.
so then, so I couldn't cash app her, right? So because for some reason our cash app didn't work. So I hit somebody up that she was doing a show, and I said, "Hey, my cash app you $20. Can you make sure she get it?" So she was like, "Yes." I cashed up another $20, so she shut the fuck up. No, for real, because no, no, no. You know how many people I let in my car, man, and I don't charge them. I don't even unless
Right.
unless I really need it. You know, the gas money or whatever. And not only that, if she had said, "Listen, everybody put in $40, $50, it would have eliminated the whole situation. But she ain't say that. So yeah, I gave her $20.
and she should be grateful for that because she didn't say anything about what she wanted.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Tony,
And now I get the phone call. "Oh, you ain't shit. Da ba ba. Why you only send her $20? That's fucked up." I'm like,
and this was Shawn who did this?
No.
Somebody else.
I'm just I'm reframing from using names.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So
Then that'll be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he was on the Shawn Harvey Morning show, and
yeah.
then
Right. So Cindy, when I saw Tony last night, before we hugged and embraced before I left, I said, "Yo, the streets is calling you $20 Tony." and then I let her know that I came up with that name. I was honest with her.
Right.
But Cindy, is Cindy.
But the girl was coming back up here anyway, right?
Yeah, they all went down there together.
It was a group of us. Now, mind you, I'm uncomfortable. Right? I'm sitting behind her. And all I said was, "Can you just, scoot up? I got my bag literally between my legs. Like I couldn't even put my bag on the fucking floor. The bag was my bag was I was hugging my shit. I'm sleeping on my bag. I don't have no room. My legs is hurting, my knees hurt, 3-hour ride. Anytime I say something, it's a problem. So I say, "You know what, Tony? Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing." You know what I'm saying? So I gave her $20.
So
I'm gonna be uncomfortable. But I really gave her $40. But initially, I gave her 20.
Cindy, first of all, like I told Tony last night, Tony's a grown ass dude. And why the hell and got a brand new car?
She didn't want to put
Why are you even subjecting yourself to sitting in the car with 4 neighbors?
I don't know. You know what it was? You know what it was?
She said, "I don't even know, to be honest, now that I look back on it."
No, I got an electric car.
Okay. Shawn was talking about you the other day.
Huh?
He was talking about people with electric cars.
Yeah, so I got an electric car. So I just thought it would just be simpler because we all going the same way. I thought we would all be, cool. But apparently, every time I say something, everybody got a problem when I say something. I bet you if I had a titty out, though, okay? If I had a freaking titty out, you know what I'm saying? Your niggas wouldn't be saying nothing. But that's the problem.
See, but no, you know what the problem is?
No, I'm gonna have to start putting my titties out or something because this shit don't make no sense. I'm tired of y'all. Tired of y'all fucking with me every time I turn around, say something.
No. First of all, Tony, please don't pull a titty out because I look at you. You're a dude to me. If you pull out a titty, it's not gonna.
I might have to.
Now,
Pull them out, girl. Start putting
now,
some slits in them jerseys. Let
now,
them
Yeah,
now,
you
see.
know
now,
what I'm
Cindy.
saying? I'm getting ready to cut this shit down in here.
Oh
Look,
my
my
God,
shit down here. This
I'm
shit
telling you,
down
they
here.
act different.
The
They act
fucking
different. I do it
titty
all
out.
the time. I
Cindy,
do it all the time.
Cindy. This is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why I don't travel with a lot of neighbors. You know, sometimes we use instead of using the N word, we say neighbors. Like we got
Oh,
that from
okay. Say
A.G. White.
neighbors now. Now it's neighbors.
Yeah, neighbor. So, Cindy, when I go out and about to these shows, I don't have a lot of neighbors with me. Not getting in no car. I want to get to the show. Maybe if I'm driving to the comedy show, I'm in my own thoughts. I'm practicing my material. I'm listening to some music. I'm making some phone calls. I want to be in that space. I'm not going to be in the car with 15 neighbors like we getting ready to cross the Mexican-American border. We're not doing that. And that was the first problem here. Sometimes
Well,
us comedians, if we blessed to have a car and our own transportation, we see you when I see you down there, and then it gives you the power to get into your own vehicle and go home. I'd rather take a bus. Sometimes I would rather take a bus by myself, and I'm not antisocial. I'm not saying that you could get in my car, and there's issues about how people behave in your car. I don't want none of that. I think this is the first problem. That's the first problem here. The second problem is this. I don't care what anybody, that's my dog. I don't care what anybody, I don't care what Tony Bird said. I love Tony. Regardless of her inconvenience in the cramped up car with a
right.
person
I was
that you
at
was with.
when you have to understand something, right? When I have people in my car, I show hospitality. You know what I mean? Not that I'm gonna be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna make sure y'all, people comfortable, especially if we taking it's a couple of hour ride. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She had no type of when it came to me, it was, you know what I'm saying? So it only told me that I'm not even gonna say it.
So then, Tony, your motivation was so because of the uncomfortable ride, that justified the pricing?
20. Well, no, you see, this is what justify the pricing.
Why?
She never said how much she wanted. So
Okay.
now in my mind, I gotta figure out, okay, how much should I give her? So I thought this was back in 2015 when you could just give $20. That's it. That's it. I didn't real gas prices is down right now. So I mean, and it's
Not
two
down.
other
It's like
people in the
$3
car.
and 40
It's two
cents.
other people in the car. Gas prices is low when we was traveling. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying? She paid,
So
she filled the tank up to $70. Like how much more was she supposed to get?
Go
how
ahead,
many
Benny.
times did she went? How many times did you guys get gas?
Once.
Okay. Because I think what this all is just communication. She didn't communicate and you didn't communicate either. Because if I'm riding with somebody, especially somebody that I don't know, the
No,
first thing
I
I'm
know
going to do
them,
is,
but I
you
know
know
them.
them.
Yeah.
So you guys all agreed to go together down
Right. We
there?
all agreed to ride out.
But nobody
Now,
said anything about pricing. Like she was
right,
like, okay, if
nothing.
all y'all just throw me $20, we'll be
Right. She
fine.
didn't say none of that. And that's what pissed me off. Why wouldn't you say something to me, but you gonna go to somebody else, bring a whole man in the situation when that wasn't even necessary? When you bringing a man in the situation, that's the problem with you women. Every time y'all want to turn around and then when it's me, you want to bring a man in the situation and be like, oh, Tony Bird, and then yeah. Instead of saying something to me. Why wouldn't you just say something to me? Call me up, hey, $20
How many people?
wasn't enough. Can you throw me a couple of extra more dollars? I'd have been like, you know what? All right, no problem. But no, she did this whole feel sorry for her type of shit because she bombed.
Oh God.
How many people? How
No,
many people were
Cindy,
in the
She
Cindy,
car?
bombed.
Cindy. What it was it was a lot. This was a high grade neighbor situation. All all the comedians that were on the show were on the flyer. They all went to the show. There was 4 of them. They all were on the flyer clearly. And Cindy, I'll be honest with you. When I saw the flyer with all 4 of them, who I love all these guys, no disrespect. I knew. I said this is gonna be some neighbor shit. As soon as I saw the flyer. But my whole thing is this: regardless of no one conversating about no money, no one doing anything, no one saying anything. Tony's right. This person should have said, listen, I'm gonna need this from you. She's absolutely right. I would not disagree with you, Tony. That's some grown as two grown ass men talking to each other. I get it.
If you keep calling me a fucking man, Shawn, I'm gonna come where you at. Dude, we gonna have a problem. Stop doing that shit.
But City. City. This is what Harvey.
All the time. Go ahead.
City. This is what Harvey would have did. Even in that cramped up environment, with no love. Look, City. Cramped up environment, no love. Let me tell you what Harvey would have did. This person would have dropped me off, and I don't care what anybody gave anybody else. Right. I would have came out my pocket. I would have came out my pocket with 3. I would have came out my pocket with 3 Andrew Jacksons.
Now,
3 of them.
Listen. This is you missing the whole point. She put herself in that position because had she had clarified before we all rolled out how much money she wanted for gas and tolls, this week we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But
You're
then
right.
you do the fuckboy shit and you bring other people in the situation. I got people inboxing me, DN, oh, you wrong for that. You only gave her $20. Yeah. Now my name is shit because I gave this bitch $20.
Cindy, that's why I said, right? I agree with Tony 100%. But that's why I said, what she said?
I'm sick of y'all.
All right, whatever. Cindy, that's what Tony's right. I'm agreeing with you. But when in doubt, SennyJ, when in doubt, I'm throwing out $60. I don't care what anybody's giving up. I don't care about no one's having a conversation. And Tony's right. This woman should have said, yo, this is what I need from everybody. She's absolutely right. But if that conversation is not being had and you drop me off safely back home, I don't know what they gave you. Here go for me. Here goes $60. Here goes $60. Have a good day. I'm never getting in your car again. That's it.
First of all, no. That's not, no. I don't see, you have to understand something. I've had comedians in my car, bro. I done drove to Rochester with people all over the place. You understand? They gave me $10. $10 for gas. $10, bro. $10 I ain't doing that. You know what? I was like, okay, you know something? I ain't even gonna sweat it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't beat for it. But this is the type. So now when I do it, it's a problem. And she has said, hey, Tony, let me get 50. I want 50. Or, everybody paying the same price in the car. Because there was other people in the car too.
Right. So
now I don't know what they giving her. So I don't want to be the one giving the most money. And they might have gave her $20. You know what I'm saying? And now they coming for me to pay the balance off. I don't know.
Well, you see, I come from, and I get what you're saying, Tony, because I'm like that. If we're all going to the same place, because I actually kind of ran into this situation, right, when I was working at this job, and I started giving this girl a ride.
Whoa.
What happened?
I don't know. She should be back.
She'll be
Tony,
back.
Oh, here you go. There she go. I don't know what's going on. She lives in a weird area with no Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know. I didn't have any problems on my end. Okay. So I was riding with this girl and I was taking her to and from work because she was on my way, and so at the time my mom was like, why don't you have her give you money? And I'm like, well, why? Because she's on the way. Like, even if she wasn't in my car, I would still have to whatever gas I'm gonna get or whatever I'm gonna do, I still have to do that, whether she's there or not. So it's really just the person sitting in the car. So I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't get it. If I'm not going out of my way, I can understand if she was off the beaten path and I have to drive, however many miles out of the way to come get you every day and drop you off. Okay, yeah. But people, I mean, I guess people want to factor in like you sitting in their car and all this other stuff. But for me, if we're going the same place, okay, if you can give me some money, okay. But if you don't, like, who cares? Because I have to spend this expense anyway.
Yeah, but Cindy, Cindy.
But I learned a long time ago, right? So I used to carpool with my coworker, right? And what we did was split the gas and the tolls. Even though we going the same way, it's still only right because you got wear and tear on the car. You got shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right.
No, not only that. Not only that.
Hey,
yeah,
you need some gas money. That's just called, respect.
But if you're a friend or if I know
no,
we're doing it to be convenient.
Hold on.
We're going together. Like, what am I charging you for if it's not
Hold on. Shout out. First of all, let's calm down. Let's shout out to SennyJ's cheekbones. Calm down. Senny, it's because you have such a great heart. That's the one thing that's one of the best qualities that you have. And we know this. But Tony calls it respect, but it's really called common courtesy. Why do you sit in somebody's car? It didn't have nothing to do with you, Cindy. The individual, if there's a person sitting in your car every day, going to work every day, 5 days a week, like Tony talked about in carpooling for 6 months, don't give you nothing. That's something internal with that person. They're taking advantage now. And Cindy, it's nothing. So Cindy, if that person said to you, Cindy, thanks for taking me to work, blah, 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 blah. Here go $100. You took me to work every day for a month. Are you gonna accept the money or take it or not?
No, I'm gonna be like, no, that's okay. Like,
oh my God.
Buy me lunch.
Oh my God,
like,
you're crazy.
No,
you're crazy.
Like,
no.
Tony's like, I'm taking it.
No, you crazy. Yeah, give me that 100 plus. It's been a month. I might want 200. You're saying.
So Cindy,
you riding in my joint, you riding in my car. I'm spending money on gas. I ain't got it like that. Now you holding all your money. They say, oh, you taxiing them around, you Ubering them around, and they ain't gonna give you nothing. Nah, that ain't how we go. That's not in this day and time. You gotta pay your way. Pay your damn way. That's it. And if you have something, if you do a road trip with people, tell them what you want up front. That way it eliminates the bullshit. And then you don't have to go on social media to kick my back in because I only gave you $20. You know what I'm saying? I started to only really give it 10. But I said, you know what? I thought 20 was enough.
Cindy, yo, Tony's wilding right now. Cindy, Tony's out of control right now. But
Tony, more than enough.
Yo, Tony's out of control right now. But Cindy, Tony is on point right now. She is. Cindy, wear and tear on the car.
What's the wear and tear? That's sitting in the seat?
Hold on, Cindy. And then Cindy, Tony also brought up the social media portion of this. Now, what if that person you driving around for 2 months, they didn't spend no money, you dropping them off. Now you see them on vacation in the Galapagos Islands, living their best life off of those extra $200 or $300 that they didn't use in transportation, and you can't even go. You sitting here locally, going somewhere out to eat. They done built up all that money. No, we're not doing that. You're not living your best life on my back.
Not only that, if you had to take public transportation, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay if you have to take public transportation, right?
Okay.
So all you that wanna, drive people around in the car, don't ask for nothing, and all that old Gucci cool shit, right? You must be young and dumb because you gotta pay your way out here.
Yes.
Period.
Yep.
Where you at?
Yes, I understand that, but like if we have the opportunity, we always talk about be kind.
But
We
I
always
do be
talk about
kind.
community. We
But
always talk about be.
I've drove people around in my car and they asked them for nothing. That's not I my car. Now what happened to Shawn?
Now we're here.
Oh, okay.
Benny.
I don't.
No, I totally get it, but it doesn't, for me, it doesn't register. I can totally get it if I'm going out of my way, or if you're somebody who's always late, or I got to pick you up early. Like if there's some type of inconvenience there, I can understand paying for the time. But this girl that I drove, she was ready to go, sitting outside on her porch, always so appreciative. Thank you so much. And I'm like, girl, it's fine. Like, get in. Like,
She never offered you, Cindy. She never offered you
no,
nothing.
she did. And even sometimes, like, she would like put it in like my cup holder. Like, she would put $20 or $30, like after a couple of weeks, like put it in my cup holder, and she would get out and stupid stuff like that. But I was like, it's really not a problem. Like, I don't see a problem. I'm a social person. We be talking on the way to work, gossiping and stuff. Like, it's an enjoyment for me too. So, I mean, I don't know, but I totally get what you're saying. And homegirl shouldn't have went to social media. Like, you could have just hit me up. So that, in the sense, was totally wrong. But if I don't really know you like that, I'm like, Shawn, I'm going to just over offer because people do stuff like this.
All right, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started, right? We appreciate all you guys in the chat room.
Lynette said, SennyJ, were you giving Shawn money when he picked you up? No, never. If you're
Never.
my friend and you're driving, me and Vanetta, shout out to Vanetta, ambassador of the chat room. We met up and went to the winery the other day. She came and picked me up. I'm like 30 miles out of the way. I'm like, she drove past the winery to come pick me up and drop me off.
Somebody said I should have common. Somebody said I should have common sense. The tolls was $25. See, when people come on here late and don't really know what they're talking about because you only heard the tail end of the story, you understand? It had nothing to do with because these comments sometimes. Nah. These comments, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get it. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the thing. They come on here late and then they want to try to kick you back and you don't even know what you're talking about. You understand? Don't tell me about common sense. I got plenty of common sense. Make it make sense the fact that she didn't even tell me how much money she wanted. So I'm just supposed to go in my bag and say, okay, let me just give her $60. Because she should have communicated to me what she wanted, how much she wanted, and we wouldn't even have this discussion right now. That's my point.
Tony.
Nah, man. Nah.
Wait,
I don't
Tony.
like that.
Tony, don't
listen to the comments, girl.
Tony, don't read the comments. Just stay here. Don't worry. Read the comments later. You interrupted Cindy because Cindy was just saying that one of our beloveds drove 75 miles to pick her punk ass up to get to go to a winery to drive her 75 miles back home. But Cindy, Tony, stay out the comments.
Nah, man, because they be coming for me. Nah, Shawn. No, I'm not. No. Nobody's going to sit here and tell me I ain't got common sense. Now you want to try to insult me, and I'm just trying to share the experience that I had, and we can have a conversation about it. But don't start talking about common sense, bro.
Yeah. Well, listen,
don't
Tony.
Do that.
Tony,
Toxic Talk Thursday.
No, don't do that. So let me take my glasses off so I can't read shit. These niggas is crazy, man.
Tony.
These neighbors is crazy. Like you said, these neighbors.
Yeah, we're all neighbors on this show, trust me. So Cindy, she drove you back and forth, and that for one night. See, if, like say Tony came and got me in her little plugged-in car. and drove me to a show. And drove me back home. Listen, I'm going to put money in her pocket. I'm not playing that. I'm not getting out because my soul won't allow me to do that. I can't get out the car and go, man, have a good night. Be safe. My soul and everything in me won't allow me to do that. I'm coming out my pocket.
I'm coming out my pocket.
Hey, thank you so much. Especially if we're working together. Now,
I'm
even
leaving.
on the social tip, even if Tony unplugged that car at 80% and drove me and we had lunch or we did something socially, I would say to listen, here go a few dollars. Now, if she go, nah, I'm good, that's another thing.
Right.
But I'm
That's enough.
coming out of my pocket. So I'm saying to you and a lot of others with the good heart, knock it off. Knock it
Thank you,
off.
Shawn. Yeah,
And
say that.
my concern is when people like your coworker or even you, Senny, can get out of the car and not even think nothing of it. But I understand your point, Senny. It's great conversation. We're having a great time. No. At least offer like, hey, listen, I got, allow the person to accept it or deny it, but don't get out the car on some, all right, girl, see you later, bye.
Right.
Now,
Right.
we're not doing that.
Right.
Whatever.
Plus, I gave her 40. Plus, no, I didn't give her 20. I gave her 40. So
You gave her
let's
20,
just
Tony.
go there.
Tony, you gave her 20.
Initially, I gave her 20, and then I
You gave her 20. You didn't give her 40.
No, everybody kicking my back out, so I had to send another 20. I didn't even want to do that.
Did you speak to the other people about how much they gave her?
No, that's the thing. No, I don't know how. See, that's the thing.
Were they commenting on it? Were they commenting?
It was a big argument.
Yeah, Cindy, it was a big argument.
How much did they give?
Right. They didn't say. They wouldn't tell me that part.
Because they probably didn't give nothing.
No, hold on. It doesn't matter. Again, everybody's missing the point here.
Didn't give them. They didn't give nothing.
Cindy.
And then she looking at you to recoup what she didn't get from them.
Right.
That's
and
it wasn't cool. You know what? I don't care. She lucky she got that.
Yeah, my whole thing is this.
Yeah, you're right. I don't care. She lucky she got that.
Wait a minute.
I could have got out the car and not give her 2 cents.
Whoa,
Period.
Tony.
Period.
Calm down.
She got that. I just think I give two shits. You think I give
Tony,
2 shits? She lucky not. She lucky she got that.
Tony, calm down. I don't want your blood pressure to go up.
I feel you, Tony. I feel you because I'm just getting out.
She lucky she got that. She lucky I ain't cursed her fucking ass out.
Whoa, Tony, calm down. I don't want your blood pressure.
Tony.
No, I'm calm.
I don't want your blood pressure. I don't want your blood pressure to go up, Tony. Calm down.
It is what it is.
It doesn't matter. And then we're going to leave this alone. I hope you guys put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you didn't. My whole point is this, and everybody, if you don't mind, let's give our beloved Tony Bird a round of applause. Come on, let's go.
I give my girl a round of applause.
Thank you.
Again,
I appreciate
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stephanie, you giving us a number 2, Stephanie, for real? It doesn't. Now I'm in the comments. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on who gave what. I'm going to make sure I give mine. And I don't care about the others.
Shawn, you were planting for your whole life. You always want to do the right thing.
I don't know. No, I don't. I never do the right thing.
You're
I never do the right thing. I never do the right thing.
To do this, please.
All right, guys. We appreciate y'all so much, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Tony, I wish I could meet you tonight, but I can't. And then tomorrow I can't. It was great hanging out with you. Everybody, please, we'll let Tony give us social media. But every time she's on the show, we love and we definitely respect you so much. Tony Bird is a vibe. Get to know her.
A whole vibe. And like I said, she lucky. She lucky.
Tony, we're done with that.
She lucky. She lucky. Because I want to say this part too. This is somebody who I've known. This is somebody who I've known over 20 plus years.
Wow.
That part.
You see, you see how fragile. Before we close out, but you see how fragile. Thanks for sharing that, Tony. You see how fragile relationships can be, that they could be destroyed for $20. For $20.
They've been destroyed.
So my name now is $20 Tony.
$20 Tony, no doubt. That's gonna be good.
Don't think though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't think like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm
And
you know what I
and
mean?
Cindy,
Like,
and Cindy,
you know what I'm saying?
for the
All
record,
right.
for the
Let's be
record,
clear about that.
Cindy, for the record, your boy Harvey gave the name $20 Tony
Tony.
to Tony Bird. Give me a round of applause.
Yeah, go Sean. Go Sean.
All right,
I
Cindy,
love the name.
we're gonna close out the show. Put a number one chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number two if you didn't. God bless each and every one of y'all in the chat room for taking the time out to listen to the show and watch the show this morning. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing, and we truly appreciate you. Tony, before Cindy give the last word, where can my beloved followers find you and follow you, Tony?
I don't know if they're gonna want to follow me because of $20 Tony. Just
that's how
follow
you.
the name. The name is right there. Just follow the name. That's all. If you want to follow, I don't know because y'all be so y'all be all tensed and shit. Like you would have been walking if it was me. You would have been this and then all that. Yeah. Anyway, Sean, I love you, brother. Thank
No
you.
doubt.
Thanks for hanging out with me and shit.
No doubt.
At the house party. We had a good time. I had a good
Sure
time.
did. Sure
Didn't we have a
did.
good time? Oh,
We had a
yesterday was
great
a whole
time.
vibe.
Like I said,
I had to walk Sean around and show him all my girls.
I can't.
Benny, she's telling the truth.
I believe her.
She really did. And it was very impressive. Cindy, you got the last word. Go ahead. Or you
Okay,
shell shocked right now. Your last
I
word
can't.
should be neighbors start giving up some money when you get in other neighbors' cars.
No, like Vanetta, I will inbox you later. Do you want money, girl? Did you want money from me?
Oh, see? See?
Like, did you
What
want?
she
Should I
said?
have
What she
given?
said in the
Should I have
comments?
given Vanetta money because we were going to the winery together?
What did Vanetta say in the chat room?
No, she would never want money from me,
Oh,
right,
I'm not
Vanetta?
mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody.
My last word. It's a good one. Every day you have a choice and a chance. Use it wisely.
Well, I choose to give that $20 up. All right, Tony,
I
thank
ain't
you.
gonna say nothing else. I see y'all later, y'all.
All right, peace. We see you guys tomorrow. God bless.